Oh, phew. I was like, oh, great. I've managed to
The
skip that.
joy of the bloody internet. To be fair, considering you're like across the side of the world, this is pretty well. What was we saying? We went from daisies to inspiration.
Yeah, so basically it was just like, yeah, my way of getting inspiration and being creative is pulling everything that I see in normal life and using it when I need creation, when I need the inspiration to then create. So.
Yeah, just pull up your board, like, here it is, okay.
Yeah, and I try not to spend too much time on Pinterest because I'm like, everyone will go onto Pinterest and be like, kids lifestyle shoot, and then we'll all get inspiration from the same thing without being.
It's just one big essentially. So I think that's really important though, to what you said about being careful not to compare yourself all the time and just kind of protecting yourself from that, because it's so easily done. And I think in whatever creative industry you're in, I think it's really hard not to do that. It's like, it's amazing on one hand, but then on the other hand, everyone feels better than you. So which isn't the case, because there'll be somebody doing that for your work. So
yeah, absolutely. I think like every now and then I'm quite honest on Instagram stories and just be like, this is actually the reality, or like I'm actually struggling. I think I just hate the whole life. Yeah, let's all put on like a perfect Instagram, which as a business, like you always want to be like upbeat and you want to be really positive and you want to share beautiful, but there are times that I'm like, okay, let's just be authentic here, because
and people appreciate
and it's like, so we're talking about my picture, like, the daisies are pretty, but I was actually like, really, my brain was all just a bit mushed and I just needed to have it.
No, I think it goes a long way being authentic.
Yeah.
When people book you, Tilly, whether that's here or there or anywhere, what should people expect from you in a shoot? Whether like with styling, the atmosphere, what you bring to the shoot. Is it quite fun and what's the word? Fun and the word
like light-hearted or something?
Yeah. Kind of, how would you describe your shoots?
So, what I'd like to be known for. So I'm not saying I nail it every time, but so working at that studio that we spoke about, doing so many shoots, I very quickly realized that if I let someone else run the shoot, like a parent, like a parent that's quite needy, or a parent that, like, it always happened to be a very, very wealthy family that thought that they knew exactly how to do a shoot, and it's like, actually, I'm here, and I'm
paying me.
Yeah, and I had to find a way to keep control of my studio space,
which is hard, just starting out, isn't it?
Really hard, whilst also charming the client, whilst the kid exactly where I needed them, not physically, like I needed them to focus on me.
Job done.
And make it a joy at the same time. And so that was actually really, really cool experience, because it was like, now when I'm shooting, I know that I need to be in control. I need to be in a really clear, like, ready headspace. I need to be gentle because I need to be with kids. I want the parents to feel like they're important, because they are so crucial to getting the kid in the right state exactly when I need them to be.
That's another question.
And so I want my shoots to be, people really respect that I'm running the show here and I know what I'm doing. But at the same time, I want it to be a really gentle experience. I think that you're like, well, as a photographer, you'll gain more business if you're nice. And so if people have enjoyed the shoot, the kids will, like, I love it when a parent comes back and be like, you know, little Rosie hasn't stopped talking about you, and she's asked coming around for a date.
Yeah, and I think as well, I think you hear it in like a podcast or whatever, but people remember the experience more than the image in front. Like the image could be, yes, it's an okay image, but they remember the experience with you being, they had the best time talking about you. That okay image, all of a sudden is, it was the best ever because the experience was blah blah blah. So
yeah, definitely. I've definitely made a few mistakes where, you know, things have happened so that things are running late, like out of everyone's control, and it's all been, you know, suddenly there was a last minute change because of the weather, and basically it created quite a stressful environment for everyone. And I was really like, I actually delivered, and if you look at the pictures you wouldn't know, which is great,
that's
but actually a hard experience for everyone involved.
yeah.
Because I know, so actually like in that situation I've learned that, okay, maybe you just cancel, maybe you just do it another time.
Yeah, not the
Because
end.
yeah, there's like, but then you also think, well, I did get the end result, so does it matter? But yes, it does, because the kids have to feed off everyone else's energy, and so creating the environment is so important, like so important to me. Yeah, I mean, you've probably found that. I mean, you're probably an expert more because you've got a kid.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you, if a kid, I mean, he's 4, so if he's had a good day, be it the farm or I don't know, at a friend's house, because his mum, you know, his friend's mum made the most amazing dinner that was like turkey, dinosaurs, beans, or something. He's gonna not stop telling me about it. Yeah, the kid needs to remember that experience being fun, like you said, just nice, like just friendly fun. I do, yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, it's all
The
got to be a
other
joy.
one, 100%, was where? How? Yeah. So with model updates, Tilly, how do you feel that a model update?
Yeah.
Oh,
So how do I model update should
look like? How to you the successful model update? Oh no.
So in terms of, can you just turn your
Yeah.
or in terms of like how the shoot goes?
I guess both.
So I think,
But yeah,
yeah, sorry, it kept on cutting out then. But I think that shoot for me should have those. Has it gone again? Can you hear me?
you're in and out.
I think a model update shoot for me should... Oh no.
Oh, Tilly. Hello.
Okay, can you hear me?
Tilly? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You froze on me. I'm just waiting if you're going to come back. Oh, there you are. Hello. Now I can't hear you. I'll do it again. Okay. Hello. I can't hear you. Right, let's try again.
Hello?
I got you.
Oh, painful. I've got every other laptop in their flat is like disconnected because I got best. You're asking what's a successful modelling update shoot or
Yeah.
headshot?
Yeah.
in my eyes, it's about getting that beautiful calm shot.
Yeah.
It's about getting the genuine big giggle.
Oh, the best, yeah.
And it's about capturing the child for who the child is without, like, in the most beautiful way. So producing a shot that will stand out when the casting director is literally going like, no, 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 yeah. And so I don't want my picture to look exactly like another child. Like,
yeah.
I be able to have a shoot where I can really, really capture the little one sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And so I think my style is definitely like, it's very clean. It's very like simple. The child is absolutely at the forefront.
Yeah.
And then, you know, throw in a couple more like creative, more sort of editorial shots at the end.
At the end, got those simple, the soul of that child. Get them first.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I've definitely been playing with new lighting setups, new styles of doing it. And
you were telling me about that, wasn't you?
Yeah.
You the same?
I just want
lighting thing, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's scared of trying things.
Yeah, and I think this is why I've given myself a bit more time at the end of shoot, just so that really tweak things and really, really try and, you know, get that perfect lighting that suits that child, so suits that skin, really like make it very like tailored to exactly what the child needs, I guess, and to make it really, really beautiful. And I also try and do a couple of different setups, so they've got some choice. So like I'll always try a bright or like a black or like a white or something, you know, just so it's not just, I basically don't want to produce I don't want to give you an online gallery as a parent that is 300 pictures of all of the same expression. I don't want in there, I don't want 5 expressions, 300 pictures. I'm going to send you 100 pictures and they're going to have such an array of expressions, looks, everything's going to be different, so that actually when you're bringing 2 pictures up together, you're like, okay, they have actually got a different look to them, rather than, because like anyone can just produce the same image over and over again.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's got to be I basically have limited the amount of pictures that I send to a parent in a gallery, because 300 pictures isn't going to help them. It's just going to stress them out. And okay, they might spend more. Yeah. So for me, I'm like, I've really like really tried to, I've done the hard work before. Or it's got to the parent after the shoot, because I want to have, you know, brought up 2 of the same image and thought, okay, actually those are a bit too close. Like, what's better? Okay, that tiny piece of hair or the ring the eye. Yeah. Does that answer the question? So I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I think that you like, just the soul of the child, but with the spark that you bring out.
Yeah, and it has to have that spark in the eye, because that child, you know, it's got to bring the best of that child. And so far it hasn't happened. But if I do a shoot and I haven't got what I need, then I'll do it again. But I mean, so needed to do it, but I'm always ready to be like, if you're not happy, come right back, because you've got to be happy. And it's sometimes kids don't play ball.
And and it's really young ones, like who knows who you're going to get on that day, especially with toddlers. I mean,
Hey.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, that's like you said, hopefully you don't have to do that, but if you have to, rather get it right back.
Yeah, I want parents to be really, really proud of what they're submitting to their agencies.
Yeah.
Because it's an investment and got to deliver.
It's so much money.
Yeah.
Do you have any for an aspiring children's photographer?
Um, be you, um, and shoot. So, start
Every
just
photographer
you.
I've asked that said that they're just like, just shoot, shoot. Yeah,
Yeah, because I really agree with that. I think you've got to keep working on it and you've got to keep trying. And there's no point shooting the thing over and over in the same way. So
yeah,
the point of shooting is that you're like developing, you're curating, um, and yeah, look back on old stuff, take like accept every opportunity that you can, like really push into them. Yeah, at the beginning of lockdown, this really cool photographer that does like beautiful lighting was doing one-to-one coaching sessions for like pay what you like, and I was like, I need to speak to him. So I had an hour where I spoke about lighting.
oh
um
wow,
yeah, and I thought, yeah, great,
oh that's
but
interesting.
unless you push yourself to like grab everything that you've got access to, then you will never, you can't grow. So you've got to really like put yourself out there, net with people, and people want you to succeed, don't they?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, it's just pushing doors and enjoying it, and being honest about who you are and what you want and what you need, and whether that's something that, so if you're doing something creative, as long as you're upfront about, this is what I'd love to do, this is my ideas, this is why I'm doing it.
I mean that's basically how we got talking. Literally, I started it and I did it with you and Emma,
Yeah, Emma, right.
and I messaged and I quite literally said that, like, just kind of got into photography, kids photography. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Have you got any help? And you're like, well, what do you need help in? Like, out here, but you kind of just took me under your wing. I'm like, okay, cool. And we've spoken so many times, and I've so many questions like over the past year. But you've just been so kind and just had a good conversation, and with that same interest in shooting children,
Yeah,
like, and I would be the same. I mean, obviously now I'm kind of a year in, and if myself messaged me now, I'd more than happily be like, cool, right, have a chat.
yeah, definitely. And I think I've had so many people that have just helped me, and just being at the other end of the like email or phone or whatever. um
Yeah,
yeah, and I think supporting each other is so important, and I hope that throughout like all this lockdown stuff and the last month, it's sort of like level the playing field, where
Lord, yeah,
like people realize that we're all in the same boat, and we're
yeah,
all not like,
and
yeah, I came 20 years, but they can still help, and everyone is actually accessible.
yeah, and I think as well that having spoken to you, like, we're photographers, we all subject, but we're not like arch enemies. Like, we do speak. It's nice to, because we all have different styles, we all shoot differently, and we all have personalities, and there's an to go around. So it's kind of like, I think it's just nice. Yeah, it is kind of, it's and not traditional.
And as long as we as photographers are all authentic to who we are, then it
Yeah,
doesn't matter how
absolutely.
it doesn't help each other, because yes, we are like, at the bottom line, we are competition, but
Yeah,
we're all different. So therefore, parents or companies or brands are always going to go for us because of who we are. So
yeah,
helping each other grow is only going to flourish. I think it's
definitely.
important.
And I think as well, back to that question, for aspiring kid photographers, it's finding your style as well, like finding your signature, which is hard, because you aspire to find a photographer that you absolutely adore. Mine's Lindbergh. Like, I'm just obsessed. Like, I think it's beautiful, and I'm like, I want that to be my image because it's beautiful. but there's no point in just copying that. Like,
that's
you suck all the soul out of it and you won't go anywhere. It's kind of taking pieces and then connecting it back to you and kind of putting all the pieces together. I think that's really
absolutely. No, I think that's absolutely right.
Yeah, because it's it's copy, and then that's when it isn't.
Yeah,
Copy and everything work, like that's not cool. But yeah, I think definitely speak to people. I mean, I've had a couple of messages where some people have asked me about like struggling to get a sharp image, which I think that was probably one of the questions I asked you. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure it is. And I just messaged her back, and it was like, why would I not?
Yeah, and it feels good, doesn't it? Like, it feels good to support.
Yeah, definitely. What would you? So, if you weren't a photographer today, what do you think? Or not necessarily a photographer, but a children's photographer. What do you think you do?
I think I could be doing so many different things. I've got like so many dreams of other stuff. I'd probably be in the special needs sector for kids. There's something something I'm really passionate about and absolutely just adore. Probably be able to sign language, sign properly.
Can you sign now?
No, I've ages ago I did a little bit and I've forgotten it all. But I'd love to be able. I know it's one of those things that I was like, oh, I'll do that during lockdown, and then haven't got around to it. It's so annoying. I might be a gardener, just like there's so many different things that I could be doing. But I think I'd actually like genuinely be doing something creative, and doing something which has that connection with people. So it would be whether it's children with special needs or it's people that helping loneliness or something like that. That's something that I'm really passionate about and really actually enjoy. And when I say passionate, it's not just that I'm excited by it. I mean, like, it actually energizes me doing that connect, like
doing that's being involved in that.
Yeah. Or like, I'd love to be able to go on and like produce things and create things and pull teams together, because I love connecting like creatives and connecting people.
Yeah.
So and who knows, like, up doing something like that once I'm maybe like in 10 years time, I might actually start photographer and pulling in teams and stuff like that. I don't know. It'd be really cool.
That would be.
And like finding those photographers that have got potential, and not even photographers, like just people that have potential, finding a way to make them flourish and like really help them grow. Like, I just would love that.
See, I'm like that. I'm obviously no photography expert, but I'm obsessed with people have a dream or a talent and just nurturing that and wanting them to be the best that they can, what they love.
Yeah,
I just love that. And I think obviously where I teach swimming still, getting a kid that can't swim and then getting them to be able to swim, or you get a kid that can, but you can see potential and you want to be the best.
Yeah,
you've got that. Like, and I feel like any, like you said, any creative, like just nurturing that and like lifting each other up. Like, I love.
But I wonder if that's actually linked to why we work with children, because when a child comes off the set, you're actually like, everything that we're doing is trying to flourish there. Yeah. So I wonder if it's like, it's all linked. It's all part of it. Is that it's about the best out. Yeah, I think it's all in there. And actually, to work with children, you have to be a certain type of personality. You have to be like, you have to be so invested, even if you're with that kid for minutes, because if you don't invest, they are not investing in you.
They don't give a shit. So
my old boss was like, if something like basically like, if you're a fraud, a child will be like the first person to know that you're like not bothered, that you're not interested.
Really?
So you actually have to like genuinely care, otherwise they're like, yeah, she's not interested in me.
Yeah, they're like dogs. They know. No. They know. But it's like all of the kids that we work with, I mean, some of them, especially the ones that are like 11, 12, 13, they've got these dreams and what they're doing. Some of them are ambassadors for brands, and
Yeah.
that, you know, they're in sport and they're for Burberry and they're balancing schoolwork. These kids are amazing. I can't help but buzz off that. Like I could talk about it all day. I feel so proud of them. I've worked with them once.
Yeah, I know, I'm the same. And then like a mum, or you know, you'll see something and a mum says, oh yeah, such and such has done this, and I'm like, that's amazing. Like I'm so invested in their journey, and I think that's the joy of
That's
working with kids.
best in their journey, because yeah, I mean, the majority of kids that we work with, not only do they all do, but they're just smashing towards it, and I'm like, whoa, go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And if you can be a part of facilitating that with
Yeah,
like these teachers and helping them grow in that, then it's like, yeah, it's just amazing.
because I wasn't doing that at 13. That's for sure. I was.
I do not want to remember what I was like at 13.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just definitely not. My last question then, Tilly, is, oh yeah, have you got any projects coming up?
So I think right now everything's just on pause, so it's been a bit stressful.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just on pause at the minute.
Yeah, so like normally I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing this, yeah, I've got this coming up, and it's really exciting. But
Yeah.
I guess in terms of a project, I've got ideas coming up.
Yeah.
So I've got lots of like plans to create something, and I'm working with a photography consultant at the moment. So we're really trying to shape what I'm producing and what my career is gonna look like. So
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, really exciting actually. So I think there's so much like coming, but it isn't quite a project yet. It's all just like the beginnings of it, just because of COVID and the unknowns. But yeah, being in Vancouver, there's like so many new locations that I'd love to shoot in.
Yeah,
like endless possibilities, which is quite exciting.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful, like unbelievably beautiful at times. So I'm really excited to start doing those sort of things, and yeah, putting my down. I've sort of been like holding off on all these ideas because I couldn't work when we could actually start implementing them, but I think it's become a little bit clearer now. So yeah, I'm actually going to spend next week's plan for me is to start putting things in place, contacting who wants to get creative and who wants to do this, and how I can get in front of people that I need to get in front of, like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. At least it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's just an unknown at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, happened, we were literally just waiting for the date to move house. Like,
oh.
It's so annoying. So yeah, so it literally is, we're on pause. So
that's going to be a big thing once this is over then, so you can actually do that.
Yeah.
Is that where your studio might be?
Yes. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Teeny tiny, but it should just do the job. So that's
you can like do tests and you can work it out and really refine exactly what you're going to produce for the kids, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm kind of gutted I'm not in now. Poor Frank, he's in front of say, be like, oh.
Today's homeschooling is photography.
But yeah, so I play and fingers crossed. Yeah.
That's really, yeah, it's going to be fun to like the next year as well brings for us both, just to
Yeah,
as we grow and see and like speak more and like learn from each other and stuff. It's going to be really exciting.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, but thank you, and like for replying back to me, like all that.
Absolutely enjoy
Yeah.
it. So.
What have you got planned today? Like literally 9:30, 8:30 or something there.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the morning here. Don't know what we've got planned today. I've got quite a lot of stuff that I've learned a bit of coding for my website, so I'm just doing all the back stuff at the moment.
Wow.
I know. I want everything to be online and see if I can do like all the forms and everything just like really simple. So I've been working on that, and then I think we're going to go to the beach this evening and watch the sunset. And
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
that's like normal life for us, which is just ridiculous. I just can't believe it.
Oh,
So.
that's amazing.
Oh, well, thank you so much for asking me to come on. I hope someone might have got something helpful.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, literally ticks all my A4 list of questions. No, I really appreciate you coming on as well.
Oh, I've enjoyed it. Thanks
But,
so much.
you're so welcome. Well, have a good day, sunset.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you soon, Tilly.
And have a lovely weekend as well.
Thank you, darling. I'll see you soon. Bye, Tilly.